Hi there, my name's Chris, Sales Manager for Sound and Vision in Bolton. We're looking at 5 new models today from Sony. The model numbers are the KDL46EX713, the KDL40EX713, the KDL46EX713, the KDL55EX713 and the KDL60EX713. So 5 models there, 5 screen sizes, 32, 40, 46, 55 and 60 inch. The specification is identical on both models apart from one thing, which is the power consumption. The power consumption on the 32-inch model is 52 watts and the power consumption on the 40-inch model is 84 watts, so extremely low power consumption. Before we get into the specification of the TV, we'll just spin it round, go through the sockets quickly on the rear, and then we'll look at some of the menus on screen with you. Okay, so let's run through these sockets. At the top here we have a Ethernet connection, so if you want to connect this up to your network system, your PC at home, you can do so via Ethernet. Coming down from there we've got 2 SCART sockets as well. You've also got components, DVD players, some games consoles use component, which is the red, green, blue connection. You've got that on there. The sockets underneath are the audio feed for components, so you've got audio in there for the component socket. You've also got next to that audio out, so if you want to take the sound out of the TV through an external amplifier, you've got audio out on there. When we come to the side of there, you've also got an optical socket, so if you want to feed the sound digitally out to this TV through an external amp, you've got optical out on there as well. We've also got a VGA socket, you've got a PC input on there, so you can plug your PC through the VGA connection. We've got 2 HDMI inputs on the back, and coming to the side we've also got another 2 on the side. So you've got 4 HDMIs in total on this TV, 2 on the rear, 2 on the side. There's also a USB connection, so if you've got a memory stick, you can plug your memory stick into here and have your photographs or music either displayed or played through the TV. And you've also got running down here the yellow, red and white socket, which is composite video in. Yet again, some games consoles like Wii games consoles use that socket. We've got that on there as well. And just below that you've also got a headphone socket. The only other socket on the back of there is the coaxial socket, which is for your aerial. This particular set has Freeview HD, so it's got a Freeview HD tuner built into it, which we'll go through in just a moment. So I'll spin the set round now and we'll go through some of the menus on the TV. Okay, so the general specification of the TVs are they are both 100 Hz scanning. Standard TVs scan at 50 Hz, which means there's 50 pictures per second making up your image. These scan at 100 Hz, so there's 100 pictures per second making up that image for you. So you get a better control of any fast movement. So if you're watching sport, any fast movement in a movie, it's going to control that better, so you're not going to get any sort of delay or drag in the image. They're based on LED technology, so they are LED edge-lit TVs. So with them being LED, you get really good bright images, but you also get a tremendous black level. We've spoken before about the contrast ratios. It's an extremely high contrast ratio on this TV, so you get a really good black level, superb natural colour palette and great depth of field and good detail on dark scenes as well. So edge LED, really good contrast level, good brightness levels and really great black levels on the TV as well. They're also Wi-Fi ready, so you can access online internet services, and you've also got a HD tuner built into them as well. So they have Freeview, but you've also got Freeview HD built into this TV, which means you get a free HD service. You'll get BBC HD, ITV HD and Channel 4 HD through your standard TV aerial system, providing they are broadcasting in your area. So 100 Hz, really good contrast, high definition tuners built into the TV, Wi-Fi ready. We'll run through some of the menus now on the TV. On the remote control you have a button that says home. We'll just go to, first of all, we'll take it off the top left hand button here takes us through the different AV inputs. So your AV inputs are now listed down here. If we just jog up to the TV AV input, and we'll get a TV broadcast on here for you now. We should get a TV picture on there now. Here we go. So if we go into the menu, we just press the home button on the remote control, and if we got left, right, up and down, if we jog over to the left and go through the various different settings, we get to display. We click the center button there on display and it will put us into the picture menu. Press the center button again, and once we're into the picture menu it will give us various different options. If we just jog down from there, it will say picture mode standard. You've got different options in that picture mode. You've got standard, vivid, custom, and you can probably see the contrast, brightness and colour changing on the screen as we flick through those different settings. You can either leave it on the preset mode, which is predetermined by the manufacturer, or if you go down from there, you can go into the backlight, the contrast, highlight the one you want to adjust, press the button in the centre, and then you can adjust the contrast, brightness, colour in the same way. So you can make the settings to how you want the picture to look. Just press the centre button when you've got the setting you require, jog down to the next setting, maybe the colour, press OK again, alter that to the setting where you want it, press OK. So you can independently set the contrast, brightness, colour, sharpness to exactly the way that you want the TV to look. If we come out of that setting for a second there and go into the next one down, which is the ambient light sensor, at the moment it's off. Click the centre button, we can switch that on. On the front of the TV you've got sensors which determine the lighting conditions of the room, the ambient light of the room, and the set, provided this is switched on, will always adjust itself to keep the picture at optimum performance for you as well. Yet again, we come out of that setting and go down to the sound menu. In the sound menu we've then got options for dynamic, clear voice and standard. Yet again, preset modes by the manufacturer. If you select clear voice on here, if you're watching a movie and there's a lot of background noise and you're struggling to hear the vocals, if you select clear voice, it will project those vocals out better for you so you can clearly understand what people are saying. But yet again, you've got full manual override on that. So if we come out of that setting, you can then jog down to the treble and the bass to set that how you want it. Yet again, just press OK in the centre of the remote, highlight the bass setting, and you can adjust each individual setting for bass and treble. If we come further down the menu system, you've got surround off or on. And when you put it in the surround mode, it will force the sound out at a wider angle and attempt to throw the sound out and around to give you sort of a simulated surround sound from the TV as well. But as I said, if you want to, on the back of this TV, you've got analog audio out or digital optical out, so you can take the sound out through an external amplifier, and you can do it that way as well. You've also got in the menu system, as I said, with this particular TV, you can send images from your PC to the TV. There's some images stored on here at the moment, and you can have this as a photo frame. So you can have an image on here and have it as a picture frame on the wall as well. I mean, absolutely stunning picture performance on this range of TVs. What I would say, because there's a lot of features to go through on these two models, if you'd like more details, please give me a ring. My name is Chris on 01204 861 861, or go to our website, which is soundinvision.co.uk, or just click the link at the side of the screen for any more details. Thank you.